Hello, welcome to today's video where I help you set your day in an intentional way, more positive, and really begin to think about your thoughts and be more mindful as you're going through your day. When you're more mindful and even think about what you're eating, right? So if you are choosing to be somebody who is healthier, then you're going to make healthier choices. Instead of focusing on weight, especially weight loss, things like that, which doesn't really work, I want you to think on, I'm choosing to be health. I'm choosing to be someone who is healthy. So what type of choices would that person make? What type of decisions would that person make? And it doesn't mean you have to be healthy all the time perfectly. No, not at all. I'm not like that at all. It's just that most of the time I make healthy choices because I know how I want to feel and be. And yes, even look, I don't ever use a scale, never, never, because you can tell by your clothes, you can tell by how you feel, how you look, right? So when we go by a scale, often we're gauging only one thing. That scale hasn't moved or it's gone up, which when you're gaining muscle, it will go up. So if you're working out, you could end up a little more weight, right? Or not appearing like you're losing any. So the most important thing is to focus on health, because why do you want the weight loss anyways, right? It's I want to feel healthy, vibrant, and I want to look good. Let's say it's something like that. I want to feel good about myself. And when you say, I want to feel good about myself, that doesn't mean you need to be a certain weight. Because if that were true, all the models and thin people in this world would always be confident and feel fantastic about themselves. And we know that's not true. So the inside working, like working on yourself on the inside really is what you need, right? I choose to love myself. I choose to love myself enough to know that I want to be healthy and I'm going to treat this body in such an amazing way. That means the thoughts I think too, right? I'm going to think thoughts that are good for me, that nourish my mind, nourish my soul, nourish my body. Okay, the card I pulled today is, I love the picture of this card. It's a Four of Cups. And a Four of Cups is like in a place of feeling frustrated or stuck or just like doubt and kind of like, yeah, I kind of give up, apathy, right? Like whatever. And this can happen. I know I'm talking about weight today, but it can happen when you're working towards something and it hasn't happened yet and it's been a while and you're like, oh my God, I feel like just giving up. Like I'm frustrated. Nothing seems to work. Maybe I should just give up. So we all go through these stages, the Four of Cups stages, right? It's being a brat, not appreciating what you have, apathy, introspection, stability, leading to boredom, missed opportunities. And sometimes when we're scared to change, when we're scared to make changes, do the things we need to do, when we have doubt that we could really do something, of course, then we feel like it's kind of hopeless. And when you feel hopeless, when you lose hope, that's when you go downward into that spiral of more depression, not taking action, not being motivated, not feeling inspired. So don't let yourself, I mean, we all go there sometimes, but you just don't want to stay there, right? And the little affirmation is I see the fullness and richness of my life. And of course, that's going into gratitude. I see the fullness and richness of my life. And the message of the card is if you're finding yourself bored, unsatisfied, or frustrated with your current situation, know that you are likely missing the vibrant landscapes that are already present. You are looking at what's not right or what's not good or what hasn't happened instead of looking at all the wonderful things in your life. And that's part of the gratitude. So what you want to do is always when you feel those thoughts you don't want to have or don't feel good, you switch them to say, what then do I want? What then would I love? Right? What would I love instead? What would I like instead? Always switch it around, switch it around, switch it around. And that's kind of what it's about, right? Yeah, it's just about looking at your situation in a new light, looking for the opportunities that are around you, asking for guidance and support, right? This is like, you know how that saying is God take the wheel, you know, the surrendering part of it. And what it really means to surrender, because I didn't know this for the longest time, is you actually it's letting go. You stop thinking about that thing. People are like, how do I let go? And I'm thinking, how do I let go? What do you mean let go? I don't know how to let go of something, a feeling, a belief that's inside of me. I don't understand that. And it just means you don't focus on it. In other words, you surrender and build the faith, right? So it's like, I have faith that it's going to happen. I'm not sure how, but because I want it, I know I desire it. I know I can have it. this is what I desire, then it's going to happen. And I'm going to do what I can. And I'm going to know it's going to happen. I'm going to think, yes, I'm so happy that this is happening. I'm so grateful that this is working out. I know that I'm being shown the resources, the people, the things that I need to bring this into my life. So always ask for guidance and help too, and know that you will receive it. Stay open. Once you ask for it, you look for the evidence, like look for the opportunities and possibilities. And the book part from Joe Dispenza, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. This part is, Einstein said that no problem could be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. The limited state of mind, your personality, is responsible for creating your limitations. And the answer has not come to you. So why not go to the grander, more resourceful consciousness to help you overcome this facet of yourself? And that's exactly what I just talked about. So if we are feeling stuck in apathy, feeling bored, frustrated, in doubt, believing this isn't going to happen, if you go to that place and then you go, okay, well, I'm going to force myself, let's say to go to the gym 5 days a week, I'm going to force myself to eat this salad now. I need to lose weight. I'm not happy with, so I'm going to eat a salad now. But you're doing it from such a defeated state, a bad place in your consciousness. Not bad, I hate to say that, but a lower vibe, like in a place of it's hopeful, I'm not hopeful, I'm doubtful, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, right? So you're doing it from that space. It's about moving into something new, right? And doing it from there. Like, okay, well, I am grateful that I still have my health, that I'm able to walk, that I'm able to go do things, that I'm able to travel if I want. Oh my God, I can have a job. I'm not on sick leave. I'm not in a bed, right? In a hospital. I'm grateful. My body's amazing. That's how you kind of get into that different state of being to create the outcome, because you won't create a new outcome in the old state of being. That's really what that statement means. And that's kind of what I was talking about. The more you stay, because we come and go in feelings and emotions there, everybody has their ups and downs, but you don't want to stay there. You want to work on moving upwards and being accepting where you are now, accepting the environment, accepting the people around you, accepting yourself, loving it, knowing it's not like you're loving it, saying it's always going to be like this. You can love it, accept it, and know that it gets to change, because that's the place it will change from. It's not going to change from the self-doubt, the downward spiral. And we know that a lot of people get in that spiral and don't get out of it and end up homeless. And then that's more hopelessness. And so they're staying in that, which keeps them in that. Right? Like that's a big fear some of us have, right? It's like, what if I lose this? What if I can't do this? What if I end up on the streets? What if, right? It's that kind of like, oh my God. But if you have this conscious awareness, and if you've been watching these videos and you watch other videos around this, it won't happen to you, because you know that because I won't allow myself to continually sink it down. I know that I have the awareness that I'm down there, but I know how to bring myself back out of it. I know, and I know that I'm resourceful. I know that I'm powerful. I know that I have help, right? Visible and invisible help. Invisible help is your faith, God, source, universe. Visible help is the people around you, right? So I think it's such an important message. So it's not terrible that we go into these slumps and feel these emotions. It's just we don't want to stay there. And we also sometimes need to listen and find out what message do they have for us. Why is this emotion wanting to stay around? Feel it fully. Maybe you do need to cry. Maybe it's some grief that you need to work through, right? So that staying in it to cry and release it and feel it is not the harmful thing, but staying in it and not doing anything about it, that is more of the harmful thing. All right, have an absolutely amazing day, and make sure that you are focusing more on like, okay, what do I get to create? What do I want to create? Today could be amazing, because we never know. You don't know what today could bring. Something incredible could happen to you this afternoon. You don't know. So it's best to be into anticipation of it, right? Then I'll forget it. Today's going to be crap. Talking already that today is not going to be a good day, because then for sure it won't be a good day. So why don't you take the chance and start believing, start knowing, play with the universe, and see what it brings you. All right. Have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.